everyone, my name is Nivasiny. The topic that I choose today is Autism Kids, and the specific purpose is to inform my audience about autism kids. Let me start with a story. Sophia gave birth to a beautiful, healthy baby boy. She began to have concern when her son turns a year old. Sophia's son didn't respond to his name and didn't like to be touched. Her concern grew more when her son was 18 months old. Sophia couldn't shake the feeling that something was terribly wrong. After a few months, Sophia's fears began to turn to panic. When the diagnosis finally came in, the doctor said, Sophia, your son has autism. An average of 1 out of 625 kids in Malaysia has an autism spectrum disorder. Most of us here surely have known any autistic kids or have a family member with autism. Diagnoses of autism are becoming more common nowadays. It is important for us to be more aware of what autism entails. Today, I will explain the types of autism, the symptom of autism, and the therapies used to help autistic kids. Firstly, I will explain about what autism is. ASD. ASD stands for Autism Spectrum Disorder. According to CDC, autism is a developmental disability that can cause significant social, behavioral challenges and communication. There are 3 types of ASD. First is the Asperger syndrome. The kids with this syndrome are characterized as having a significant difficulties in social interaction and non-verbal communication along with restricted and repetitive pattern of behavior and interests. Next is the Pervasive Developmental Disorder. The kids with this disorder are characterized by delays in the developmental of socialization and interaction skill. Next is autistic disorder. It is a complex developmental condition which involves the persistent challenges in social communication, speech and nonverbal communication, and restricted and repetitive behavior. Now that I have explained what autism is, let us discuss about the characteristic and the symptom of autism. First is the social skills. One of the most common symptoms in all type of ASD is the social issue. For example, autistic kids does not respond their name by 12 months of age. They will avoid to be eye contacted. These kids will usually prefer to play by themselves and does not share interests with others. They have a trouble of understanding other people's feelings or talking about own feelings. Next is the communication. Each person with ASD has different communication skills. Some people can speak well, but others can't speak at all or a very little. About 40% of kids with ASD do not talk at all. About 25% to 30% of kids with ASD have some words at 12 to 18 months of age and then lose them. Others might speak, but not that much. Next is the unusual interest, behavior, and responses. Many people with ASD have unusual interests or behavior and might have unusual responses to touch, smell, sound, sight, taste, and feel. For example, these kids might over or underreact to pain or to a loud sound. They might have abnormal eating habits. For instance, some people with an ASD limit their diet to only a few foods, and they might have issues like chronic constipation or diarrhea. So now that we have a better understanding of autism and its symptoms, I'm going to tell you about a few therapies that used to help these kids' development. First is the dog therapy. Autism kids experience some difficulties in socializing with others. A therapy dog can help an autistic child to break the ice and motivate themselves to mingle with others. These therapy dogs can divert the attention of autistic kids away from distraction and help focus on a task. Next is the massage therapy. Massage therapy can help autistic kids by alleviating pains in their legs and calves. Most children with ASD tend to tense their muscle more when they walk, which leaves them with tightness in their legs. In some cases, this will make them hard to sleep, but a massage section may help with that. Next is the Picture Exchange Communication System, PECS. This is a form of therapy that teaches kids to trade pictures for items or activities. This system was introduced especially for whom don't speak, can't understand, or are difficult to understand. One of the advantages of this system is that even adults like us love to see colorful stuff. In that case, when we teach kids with colorful pictures, they might divert their attention to the colorful pictures and to the trainer's voice. Moreover, this therapy is inexpensive. Therefore, parents of an autistic kid can try this therapy to their kids. Well, today we have learned about what is autism, the symptom, and also the therapies that can be used to develop an autistic kid's skills. Now that we are more informed about an autistic kid, therefore, we will be more equipped to interact with them when situation arises. Although there's no cure for autism, but the knowledge and the therapy can help these kids to develop their skills to achieve their best potential. Lastly, do interact with your kids and spend time with them even though you feel that your kids is not an autistic kid. Never leave them alone. Thank you.